Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday afternoon, February 14th. We are looking at Window Traders market profile of the SPY. Without a doubt, one of the toughest days to read for me in a long, long time. Now, I made money today. Okay, I had a decent day P&L wise, but without it, and again, that's the main goal. But I pride myself on seeing this market and seeing it well and leading the room. Today was very difficult. The room did have a good day. For a lot of people watched throughout the day. This was not an easy day. I'm not going over all my trades. I did do a lot of trading. It did provide a lot of opportunities. My win-loss ratio was okay today, but I did take a bunch of small losses. It was just very difficult to read. And overall, though, the bottom line is this. The monthly is an inside month up. The weekly is still an inside week. The daily is still balanced to me. The overnight high tested our balance high. And today's low got within $3.50 of our balance low. The market is still trying to go higher. So far, we've had Fed, Powell's interview, big tech earnings, CPI, and the market's holding its own. So in that vein, bulls are still okay. Today's volume, 80 million already, not bad. Good range, $6.50 or so. But without a doubt, a very tough one. I'm not going to go over all my trades. I have a consult, so I want to try to be a little short with this video. NQ did not get their IB high or low. Afternoon pullback, only 8 wide. Russell did not get their IB high or low. And 8 wide, J afternoon pullback. ES and SPY, we had only 8 wide. I don't count N. J is an afternoon pullback. We did get our IB low. As far as the best trade I took, look, I got in trouble in B period. I'm sorry, not B. In A period, when they ran it up, I was doing okay on some scalp shorts. Now, thank goodness, I said if it gets above the opening, something changed. But I said between the point of control from yesterday and the overnight point of control, I think it's a good risk-reward short. I started around 36. Well, it got up to like 44. And thank goodness the bigger piece I added was around 44 because I was short 10 of the mini. It did pull back to around 38, 39 to give me the opportunity to make money on that trade. And thank goodness I took it off because after that, we just went higher and then B exploded. Now, I did take some longs in B a couple of times. I did well on those. And then the other good trade I had, when we were coming down in C, it looked like they're going to finally pop the IB low. I took a 5 lot at 15 and got paid when it, again, I held it real quick, but it paid a quick 3 or 4 points because that's all she wrote. We went right back up. They did not stay in any one place for long until later in the day, obviously, and then they just traded sideways. But this action in A up, C down, H up was very, very tough to read. So again, I'm happy with what I did, but not the easiest to read. One other point before we get to destinations. We lowered POC early in the day from B's low down to, we lowered it all the way down to E's high at one point. That's a huge move to lower it. And then what did we do all afternoon? We raised it. We went from E to F's high to I's low to L's low. Just amazing how they raised it right back up. So that was very difficult to read. As far as destinations on the upside today in SPY, all we have is today's high, 415.05. You should have all the other ones to the upside. And the next one is 416.49, which is the weekly high, which is a weekly high. That's the inside week. Downside, afternoon pullback low J of 411.23. Today's low of 408.24. And then we still have that 405.01 weekly low below that. That's the bottom of our balance. For the ES, upside today is 70. You should have the other ones that we had given you. For the downside in ES, we have today's afternoon pullback low of 31.25, and 03.75 is a daily low. Now keep in mind, 41.30 was a huge level last week. right? Well, today it got played a lot at. We did a lot of volume in between the two the trend day from yesterday that we took back right away. And in fact, our volume park was down there until late in the day when they pulled it up. But 41.30 was a level that we battled again. So we'll see how much that keeps coming into play. And the other weird thing is after taking back the trend day in A today, we had almost $1 set of single prints until late in the time frame they gave it up. So not an easy day to read, not by any stretch. And then on the chart, so the monthly is still an inside month up. Again, we got down to 408.51 today in SPY. Last month's high is 408.16. So they keep defending this inside month up. The monthly is up. The weekly is up to balance with an inside week. However, we're still one time framing up. That doesn't negate it, the inside week. And 2 days into this week, it's an inside week again. So the pot's boiling on that one. Are we going to explode to the upside or finally give it up? And then on the daily, again, some people will now call us up. We are one time framing up 2 days, but I'm encompassing this as a large 9-day balance with February 2nd's 418.31 being the high of it and February 10th's 405.01 being the low of it. 82 million on the tape ready, so decent volume. Let's put it this way. When we come out of this inside week, whether it's above here or below here, I hope to get a pretty good move on good volume. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. Hope you had a good day trading. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.